Welcome everyone. Today, let's discover how a simple popcorn kernel becomes one of the best examples of chemical engineering in everyday life. Every fluffy popcorn begins as a small kernel, but behind this transformation are several fascinating engineering principles. First comes heat transfer. As the kernel is heated, energy moves into it through conduction, convection, and radiation. The temperature gradually rises to nearly 180 degrees Celsius, ensuring uniform heating throughout the kernel. Inside the kernel is about 13% moisture. As the temperature increases, this trapped water changes into steam. Since the outer shell, called the pericarp, is extremely strong, the steam cannot escape. Instead, pressure continues to build. At this stage, the kernel behaves like a tiny pressure vessel. The internal pressure reaches nearly 9 atmospheres. Once this pressure exceeds the strength of the shell, the kernel suddenly ruptures, creating the familiar pop. But that's only part of the story. Inside the kernel, starch absorbs heat and moisture. It gelatinizes into a soft, elastic, polymer-like mass. When the shell breaks, the trapped steam expands instantly. This rapid adiabatic expansion stretches the gelatinized starch into the light, fluffy popcorn we enjoy. The quality of popcorn depends on proper engineering control. Moisture content, kernel size, pericarp strength, and starch composition all influence popping efficiency, expansion ratio, texture, and the number of unpopped kernels. Even this simple food process requires strong safety engineering. Temperature must be controlled to prevent overheating. Pressure must remain within safe limits. Equipment should be properly guarded, ventilated, and maintained, while hygienic operation ensures food safety and product quality. This tiny popcorn kernel reminds us that chemical engineering is everywhere. From thermodynamics and heat transfer to polymer science, process engineering, and safety, every pop demonstrates real engineering principles in action. Thank you for joining this learning session. Keep learning, keep innovating, and remember, chemical engineering is everywhere, even in your popcorn bowl. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. By Dayanand Jadhavar.